All right, so we've got the solution walkthrough for our iterators assignment. And again, just as a reminder, Diane had reached out asking for some help with some different profit calculations. So we're going to walk through our 3 key objectives in a moment here in Power BI. But here's a preview of what the solution should look like. Right, we've got that total cost measure using SumX and related, got our total profit calculation, and then a matrix that is showing us the total profit by year. All right, let's jump over to Power BI and we'll check these out. All right, so for our first key objective, we need to create a new measure that is called total cost, right? And for this measure, we need to multiply order quantities in the sales data table by product cost in the product lookup table. So we'll call this total cost, right? And again, we're going to use our SumX function. Our table here that we're going to use is going to be the sales data table. And the expression here is we basically want to say, hey, let's multiply the order quantities from the sales data table. I want to multiply those by a related column, which is going to be product cost from our product lookup table. We'll close out our parentheses, lock this in. It's formatted. We can update the decimal points to 0. All right, so there we go. That's our first key objective. Our second key objective is to create a new measure named total profit, which is just going to be revenue minus cost. New measure and total profit. Again, this is really straightforward because we've got both of the component measures, right? So this is going to be revenue, total revenue, minus cost, right? What we just created. We'll hit enter to lock that in. And again, this defaults to the formatting of currency. We'll update our decimal points to 0. Awesome. So that's our second key objective. The third key objective is to create a matrix to basically be able to show total profit values by year. All right, so we're going to add a new matrix visual. I'm going to resize this a little bit. And on the rows, we want to add in our years. So we'll go to our calendar table and we'll pull in year, right? And then in our values, we're going to pull in total profit. Total profit. So the last part of our third key objective was, basically to understand how much profit has AdventureWorks earned so far in 2022. And we can see here that AdventureWorks has earned $3,889,029 in profit for 2022 so far. All right, so that wraps up your assignment solution walkthrough on iterators.